All right, good evening, everybody. It is 6 o'clock, and I will call the 6th regular Common Council meeting to order. Will the clerk call the roll?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Alderperson Borse.
Here.
Alderperson Bremser.
Here.
Alderperson Close.
Here.
Alderperson Decker.
Here.
Alderperson Graveen.
Here.
Alderperson Heidemann. Alderperson Kelly. Alderperson Menzer. Alderperson Mitchell. Alderperson Perella. There are 10 present.
If folks could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Alder Borse, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I move to approve the minutes from the 5th regular council meeting held on June 1st, 2026.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor of approval of the minutes, state aye.
Aye.
That's approved. Item 5, resignation, city attorney.
Marcus Savalio from the Board of Zoning Appeals, effective immediately.
Thank you. Alder Borse.
I move to accept and file.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Any objections? That's approved. City clerk, anyone for public forum this evening?
Michael Burnett.
Mr. Burnett here. All right, seeing none. Anyone else, city clerk?
No one else.
All right. Next, mayoral announcements. Just a few upcoming events. 8th Streetery is now open and underway in downtown Sheboygan every Tuesday evening as well. This coming Friday, Juneteenth, will be at Kiwanis Park from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., hosted by Black American Community Outreach as well as in a few days here, we'll be celebrating America's 250th anniversary of declaring our independence. So obviously Sheboygan has a lot of wonderful 4th of July events, kicking it off on July 3rd with the Venetian Boat Parade at dusk on the riverfront, the parade beginning at 9 a.m. downtown, and then fireworks will be around at 9:30 p.m. as well. So those are my announcements for this evening. Moseying right along. Items 8 through 19 on the consent agenda. Alder Borse.
I move to accept and file all reports and adopt all resolutions.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Under discussion, Finance Director.
Thank you, Mayor. I wanted to provide clarification. Unfortunately, I was unable to be at Finance and Personnel last week due to a personal matter, and I just wanted to follow up on number 11, the resolution for the table of organization for the assessment department or division. I wanted to provide some clarification after last week's meeting. So the question at the Finance and Personnel meeting was related to how many months of salaries and benefits and some cost requests regarding that. And I wanted just to provide some information. The calculation is actually for 4 months of salaries and 3 months of benefits for all 3 employees. So we are in a flux between contracted employees that would be in the city building, City Hall building, and what we would anticipate is onboarding 3 new employees for the assessment division. So I just wanted to, so what we are doing is preparing for that transition, and we don't know the exact timing, so I wanted to provide the most that it would be. And that's, like I said, 4 months, so they would be on the TO as of August 1st. We can then start recruiting and things, but really without knowing the quite transition plan from a contract to on city staff, we wanted to be the most conservative and provide the most context or largest budget for that. Just for context for the council to decide. As was mentioned last week, there is the agreement to split costs, and this was part of what was considered when we negotiated that price with Plymouth for our contract. So we have both this piece and also the grant incorporated into that costing model. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you might still have on this, but I wanted to provide some clarification.
Thank you. Alder Kelly, is this a question on this one? No. Any questions on this matter? Or Grazia? Or
Thank
Alder
you.
Perella?
Thank you. Just to confirm, it would be just one position, right?
It would be, so the budget that is provided here would be for all 3 positions. Just in the transparency for the most that it could potentially be, but we would be looking at potentially spacing out those positions and things depending on what that transition model looks like. So I wanted to provide all 3 positions and their salary and benefits just to be upfront with the potential all-in costs. We're looking at probably less than this, but I just wanted to at least provide council with the full amount.
Follow-up, Alder
Yes,
Pollak?
please. So the amount that is specified on the document is for the 3 together or individual per new position? Is a comprehensive cost?
This is the all-in cost for 3 individuals starting on September 1st.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alder Kelly?
Just a comment on agenda item 13. Just want to thank staff for clarifying this social media policy. That was something that I had brought up in the past, so I'm happy to see this in there. Thank you.
Thank you. Finance Director?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Oh. Yeah, no, I just saw you buzzed in. Okay. Any other discussion on any of the other items on the consent agenda? Seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Ten ayes.
All right, those items are approved. Next, item 20, resolution number 382627 by Alders Decker and Kelly, approving an operating agreement with Deja Vu Fine Foods and Catering LLC at the Volrath Park Disc Concession Vendor Operations. Alder Decker.
Thank you, Mayor. I ask to suspend the rules.
Any objections? Hearing none, please proceed with your motion.
I move to adopt the resolution.
Is there a second?
The first 5 agenda items in 2 minutes to call me up there. All right?
Is there a
I'll
second?
run it. I was here at 6:02, went through 5 items. BS. And now continue your crap.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Under discussion. City Attorney?
Yes, I just wanted to share for the council why we are asking that the rules be suspended in this matter. This was an item that we had prepared for the committee cycle last Monday due to an administrative error. It was missed on the agenda. Staff and the vendor, Deja Vu Fine Food and Catering LLC, are eager to get this implemented so that we can start operating the concession stand. So we thought that it would be better to suspend the rules and allow for immediate adoption rather than wait another cycle because the next cycle would be after the 4th of July.
Thank you. Other discussion on this item? Alder Kelly?
The city attorney already answered my question, so thank you.
Alder Decker?
I guess possibly the Public Works Director could just give a quick, synopsis of what this agreement is and everything.
Travis?
Yes, so before you was the agreement with Deja Vu Limited, and they would be looking, obviously, to work in the Volrath concession stands. I believe the contract is a 3-year with up to an extension for a total of 5. And the agreement includes a so-called a lease that the vendor is quite acceptable of. And then their intent is not only to activate the concession stand itself, but it will also obviously focused on disc golfing, but they also plan on catering in some degree, expanding into pickleball, which is also there, and also tennis. The vendor is also looking at doing tournaments and and activating it in those forms of fashions. With some discussions, the end goal would be bringing potentially the equivalent to like the professional, the PGA of the Golf Association to Sheboygan at some point. And again, like Tony Majera said, the disc golf season is well underway and would very much like to get them in there, get them settled in for this first half season, so to speak, so they can have their feet planted and be raring to go.
Any follow-up, Alder Decker?
Nope. Thank you very
Alder
much.
Heidemann?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. On this item, this thing didn't go through Parks and Forestry. Are the members of that committee, they have been informed of what we're doing and they're kind of along with us as far as this person to run the shack?
It had not been brought to Marina Parks and Forestry Committee, no. And honestly, I couldn't say if which members of that board are aware or not.
Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion on this item? All right, seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Ten eyes.
That is approved. Next, we have a contemplated closed session. Alder Boris.
I move to convene in closed session under the exemption contained in Wisconsin Statute S. 1985-1G when conferring with legal counsel for the governmental body who is rendering oral or written advice concerning strategy to be adopted by the body with respect to litigation in which it is or is likely to become involved, to wit, possible action regarding alcohol beverage license number 3182 Hans C. Groff LLC DBA Bohem.
Thank you. Is there a second? Moved and seconded. This is a roll call vote.
Ten eyes.
That is approved. We'll convene in closed session and come back in open session. All right, we'll come back here. Alder Boris?
I move to reconvene an open session for discussion and possible action relating to closed session.
Moved in second. This is a roll call vote.
Ten ayes.
All right, that is approved. We're back in open session at 6:21. Next, item 21, report 11/26/27 by Licensing Hearing and Public Safety Committee submitting findings and facts and conclusions of law based upon testimony and exhibits presented by quasi-judicial hearing held on June 8th, 2026 regarding alcohol beverage license number 3182. Alder Boris.
I move to receive and accept the findings of fact and conclusions of law and move to non-renew license number 3182 held by Hans C. Groff LLC, DBA Bohem.
Moved and seconded by Alder Heidemann. Under discussion. Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ten ayes.
All right, that is approved. Next item, July 6th. We've exhausted our agenda. Alder Boris.
I move to adjourn.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned at 6:22. Good night, everybody.